Brian, I think most people know that when you reach 65, you get Medicare. It is free for Part A, but for the other parts of Medicare, it's not free, is it?
Yeah, I want to spend a little time on this because a lot of people have some understanding of Medicare, but maybe not as much as they like. So, yeah, if you've worked 10 years and paid into the system, essentially, then you qualify for Part A. That's free. And so that would cover hospital costs primarily. Part B is not free. You do have to pay something for that, and that is based on your income anymore as to how much you pay. There's a certain base amount, but it can be more expensive the more you make.
So there's a base amount for Part B, but as you make more, that premium can go up. Do you necessarily have to have Medicare Part B?
Well, you don't, but that covers doctor's visits and all of that, so kind of the primary care that most of us associate with medical care. So most people out there will have Parts A and B for sure, and then above that you might have a Medicare supplement or a Medicare Advantage kind of plan to cover the stuff that's not covered by Parts A and B, and finally there's Part D for prescription drugs.
So Part D, there is a charge for that, and those are drugs. Certain times of the year, Brian, we do see these ads all over TV. We hear them on the radio for Medicare Advantage plans. Some of those are free, but someone is making money from those.
Yeah, some of them are free. Some of them, most of them have some kind of expense to them. There's all different ones that you can sign up for. There's Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, as opposed to Part A, Part B, Part D that we were just talking about, parts versus plans. So let's say you get a Medicare supplement plan. The different plan types will have different coverages, and these are meant to cover more of the deductibles and other expenses that you may otherwise incur outside of regular Medicare. And so most people need to have this too, because that covers the rest of the stuff. What it does not cover, however, is long-term care over about 100 days. And so you may be loaded up, hey, I've got Medicare Part A, B, and D. I got a great Medicare Advantage or Medigap plan, and so I'm covered for everything, but yeah, the long-term care would not be covered.
Brian, it appears that Medicare and even the supplements are pretty much of a bargain. Is this a highly subsidized insurance plan?
Yeah, you may not think it's a bargain when you're making those payments for those, but it truly is. It is highly subsidized by the federal government. So that's why I always encourage people to get the best coverage they can get, whether I think it would be Plan G right now. It used to be Plan F of the Medicare supplements. They offered the most coverage. For instance, if you're traveling overseas, they cover you, where some others don't cover you. They might pay all the deductibles where somebody else may, one of the other plans may not. So since it's subsidized, I know that the medical insurance I cover my employees for is a lot more money than any of these supplement plans. So I know that they're highly subsidized. So I encourage people to get as much coverage as they can when they go out and get one of these plans.
Brian, when is the best time to apply for a supplement plan?
Yeah, I would say age 65, because you can't get turned down at age 65. So you're taking some risk if you wait. And so I have not seen that there's a lot of advantage to waiting. So I highly encourage people to get at 65. One other thing I wanted to mention is you mentioned all the ads. You know, if you're watching Rockford Files or something like that on daytime TV, you will get a lot of Medicare supplement ads. And you know, a lot of people may go, "Oh, gee, I don't know which insurance to get. There's so many choices." Well, bottom line is they're basically the same. If you buy a Plan G, you're getting a Plan G. Whether you buy it from AARP or from some other outfit, it doesn't really matter. And so it's just who gets the commission. There's a commission paid to whoever signs you up. And so find somebody that will help answer your questions you feel comfortable with to help select the right ones. But don't worry too much about whether you're buying it from Mutual of Omaha versus AARP or somebody else.
Brian, thanks for telling us more about Medicare supplement fees.